Welcome, Cancer. Shannon here. I like to call myself Shannon is energy to remind myself of the nature of my existence. I am energy. You are energy. The entire universe is made of energy. And that's how and why we can tap into that energy, get messages from the universe through things like tarot and astrology. So today, I'm going to have you choose one of 3 decks. There is a message in here for you, Cancer, specifically for you. You stopped in on this video for a reason, so there's something in here for you. Now, of course, I invite you to watch the entire reading. Maybe there's something in here for you in each of these decks. There definitely could be. I've for sure been seeing patterns in all the readings all day. So this first deck is the Angel Guide Oracle from Kyle Gray. This is the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. And this is the Earthcraft Oracle by Julia Diaz and Lorraine Anderson. So see which one of these decks you are drawn to right now. And let's start here. Okay. Okay. So many things start with our self-acceptance. I started another one of the signs with the same self-acceptance card. I can't remember which, but listen, this is a theme here. The universe wants us to love ourselves. It wants us to accept ourselves. It wants us to know that we are divine creatures. We are children of God. We are beings of infinite potential. And we can have and be and do anything we want in this world. Now, we all come with different circumstances, of course, and we're working with different things. Yes, we're working with different resources, with different upbringing, with different background, but all of us are here to learn to love ourselves and to accept ourselves. So we start here. And I need you to know that this is a sacred plan for you, a divine plan, one that you personally designed for yourself. Your soul designed this life very specifically for you so that you would learn certain lessons. You could work on certain things that you've been stuck on. What is it in your life you're supposed to be working on? Well, what hurts? What's hard? That's what. So you are here to grow and expand. And that's definitely part of what is happening here. But it is for sure in the midst of a divine plan that you will find yourself. You will find your growth. You will find your expansion. And you can fight against it. You can struggle against the divine plan. You can be angry, you can be resentful, or you can surrender. The universe will get you there one way or the other. The easy way or the hard way, right? Some of us pick the hard way every time. It seems like some of us pick the easy way. Hallelujah to those of us that can, okay? This pile also calls out some friendship and unions. So whatever's going on with you over here in pile 1, maybe it has something to do with your relationships also. You know, when we are doing the self-healing and the self-acceptance and working through those issues, we will call people into our lives to show us ourselves. We will call them into our life and we will see who we are by who they are, by how we react to them. Pay attention to who's triggering you lately. Who's bothering you lately? What's up with that? Find out what's going on with you with that. So these unions, these partnerships, these friendships, whatever it is around you that is triggering you on occasion, pay attention to those people. There's something here you need to learn. And as always, it is for our strength. It is for our guidance. And as always, the universe sends strength and guidance your way. You always have guidance from the universe. You always have guides around you. They're just waiting to be talked to. They're just waiting for you to ask for their assistance. They're waiting to give guidance. Do you sit and listen? Do you ever sit alone and just ponder? Do you meditate? This is where you're going to hear the messages. And this is the time and type of place where you can get confirmation of all this. Okay, well, I'm going to pull one more here. Courage and bravery. This will not only give you courage and bravery when you go through the process of facing yourself, but it will test your courage and your bravery. Again, this is how you find out who you are, right? By the people around you. How do you react? Are you who you think you are? The universe is about to show you. through your partnerships, through your unions. Maybe it's going to test you a little bit. Remember this reading, when something comes up for you and you get a test in a relationship, maybe you can say to yourself, aha, here it is. Here's the thing I'm supposed to see. So pay attention. Okay, let's go to the Light Seers Tarot. I see a little bit of isolation here. Some isolation. Now, we've all been in a state of isolation one way or the other over the past couple years with what's happened to the earth. But it looks like you're facing some disappointing situations. Something's happened where it has ended. Something hasn't worked out in a way that you've wanted. Something has left your life. This feels like grief. This feels like sadness. The Queen of Cups in reverse tells me that this is really breaking your heart. You're having a hard time dealing with this loss, this isolating. It feels like it's a real isolating experience, whatever it is. Maybe you got left behind in some way. And it feels like it's all kind of buried. You know, this is usually when we see this upright, it's like you're planting seeds that are going to come to beautiful, fruition. But upside down, it's like you're backwards a little bit. You're stuck. This feels like real stuck energy, stuck in some grief, stuck in some maybe inability to move forward. I see here, you're not running forward. You're actually stuck. You want to be running forward, but you're not. At the base of this, I see this Three of Pentacles, kind of all this stuck energy, this grief, this sadness, this pain. So I wonder if this has to do with some type of triangle situation, 3 people, love triangle possibly, or maybe it's even just a competition with somebody else that there's 3 of you. Maybe you have 2 choices or 3 choices that you're picking from. Something with 3 here has to do with this loss. Something has really affected you, and let's see what your subconscious has to say about this. Well, it has to do with a choice that was made. So let's see if I can get a little advice for you about how to get out of this grief, how to get out of this sadness. Okay. Well, a couple things here. 2 of Swords just kind of suggests that maybe you haven't wanted to look at this or deal with this or really see this for what it is. But the 6 of Pentacles says, you know what, the universe wants to co-create something here where something comes out of this. This situation where there's been 3 things or 3 people or 3 of something that has caused this pain, this heartache, this grief. The universe wants to turn that 3 into a 6, if that makes sense. It wants to take that energy and double it and make it something tangible, something good. Something good can come out of this situation, Well, justice for one thing. This justice card feels pretty karmic, honestly. I'm not going to lie. This feels like some past life stuff, maybe some past life karma that you're just wrapping up in this lifetime. It seems like it's been messy and painful. But this is karma. This is your soul trying to wrap this situation up. It wants to be done with it. It wants to be done with it. So it wants you to face it. It wants you to face the good, the bad, and the ugly of it. The Empress. So the Empress just says you can birth a new you out of this thing. You can just know that you are a divine being and whatever happened was supposed to happen so that you can become somebody new. We're getting a lot of that transformational energy in these readings. All of them have kind of had this. Okay, let's go to the deck number 3 over here and see what we get. Wow, okay. Well, darkness over here in deck number 3. You all have been going through some things. It's been deep. It has been deep. I see darkness and I see sacrifice. We all have to go through darkness and sacrifice on our spiritual journeys at times. We all do, to get to where we're going. You also got the Ancients popping up on you. So to me, this just feels like more karma, just things that have come to pass it's time for it to come to pass. Just a lot of shadow work here in this whole reading, Cancer, a lot of shadow work. So over here in your spiritual journey, you're going through darkness, you sacrifice things. The universe has asked you to sacrifice things. Maybe it's ancient energy you're tapping into that you're trying to transmute here on that spiritual journey. Maybe there's more to this. Well, it calls you to prayer, for one thing. And if you think about prayer in the sense of I'm putting out intention to the universe, with intention, with clarity, with emotion, and I'm going to ask the universe to help me get through this, help me transmute this, help me work through this hard, dark energy. The universe wants to support you with this. It wants to transform you. It wants to transform your soul. Okay, give us one last good piece of advice, Earthcraft Oracle. Accept your gifts. You've been given everything you need to make it through this. If you're going through some kind of dark night of the soul, some kind of darkness, some kind of transformation, some kind of change, the universe just really wants you to know it has you. It has you. It's given you gifts to be able to get through it. And you're going to make it. You're going to make it. Turn to prayer. Look at your gifts. You have everything you need. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for your likes and shares. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Go check out my other videos. And I send you love and light and healing. See you next time.